Right now, sci-fi mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to Manic Monday in the Galactic Cafe. I hope everybody's doing well, and I wasn't prepared for when the countdown finished.
Just another Manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That's my fun
day. I'm just having one of those days like this
Holly? When is this? Where am I?
It's Monday, and you're in a corridor.
It's Monday, and you're in a corridor. Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you had a great weekend. I'm having a rough day today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty pissed off and not happy with my employer. And I want to specifically call someone out, but I'm going to be professional about it. But I just think the way that it's being handled is really unprofessional. So I applied for a job in my own department, and I have years of experience doing this kind of thing, like over 20 years experience. And they chose somebody else who has not been in the department that long. From what I know, they've never had any supervisory experience. They chose that person over me. So I'm just tired of drama. And the other part of it, which really is stunning me, is they decided to tell me through an email on my day off I didn't get the job. Bootsy, that's my laptop, dude. I mean, that to me, I don't know. I over the years, I have been reprimanded and scolded for sending out stuff like that over an email, and now we're starting to do it here, and I'm going, what? I have been taught my whole life, working life, that is just unprofessional. So, all right, got it off my chest. Moving on. It just sucks. Hello, John the Beagle Dad. How are you today? I hope you and Porthos are doing well. John has joined us for Star Trek Saturday nights. I am so happy that he did. He showed us his really cool pictures from Ticonderoga, New York, where the original set of Star Trek is. So that's pretty awesome. Star Trek, the original series. So pretty awesome. Hello, Connie Cleary. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you are around the globe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate it. God, I'm just so off my rocker today. And I hate feeling like that because I love my job, I love my department, but I just, when I saw that, I was like, you know what, maybe I should just take today off. And I was like, no, I better not, because we have two different absentee thingies that count against us. So yeah, it's kind of a weird. Now, are we close to a full moon? Does anybody know? Maybe it's that 3-eye atlas. No. Okay, if you haven't heard about this thing, there's some kind. Okay, so have you heard of Maua? I probably said it wrong. Okay, so about a year or so ago, we had this thing flying through our solar system, and it was elongated, and it had some weirdness to it, like it had propulsion or something, but it went through our galaxy and it's gone. Okay. So now we have this 3-eye atlas, and we have another comet coming through. And the weird part about 3-eye atlas is it's very weirdly pulling energy off of our sun. And our scientists, physicists, astronomers can't figure it out. Then we have this comet that is about to be hit by a solar flare, solar wind, and it's like stretched itself out. Like Stefan Burns is one of the physicists I follow because he's fascinating. And the way he breaks it down, it's easy to understand. But he's like saying, guys, this comet is like like stretching itself out and all this stuff. And then on top of all this, you can't write shit like this. I'm serious. If you could, you're blessed to have that kind of creativity. But two stars went nova, like 2 days apart. One was in the Sagittarius and one was in Centauri. And they were caught on pretty much all the telescopes around the globe. And now, from all this solar, activity, we are having earthquakes. Like Turkey had one. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Turkey had one. The time that the two stars went supernova, we had like twin 8-point something earthquakes around the globe. There was like one in Mexico and one somewhere else. The sun, I mean, they just registered like a 6.4 solar, that's going to hit that comet. So it's just kind of some weird things going on in our solar system. I believe the comet's supposed to come near us, and then 3i Atlas is supposed to come near us eventually. But it's just like, what the hell is going on out there? And of course, I don't know whether to believe some of these people on YouTube. I don't a lot of the time, but this one guy had a video out there saying, astronomers just saw that 3i Atlas has lights. And I'm like, what do you mean it has lights? What are you talking about? He's like, it's a spaceship. I'm like, really? Are we sure it's just not like a fragment off of the asteroids, or just one of those weird pieces of interstellar whatever? It has lights. I'm like, dude, really? But I have some fascinating news because we all love animation domination. The Simpsons have announced this morning we are getting a Simpsons 2 movie. Yes, everybody, February 2027. It's coming. Now, wait a minute, Fox. See, I need that sound effect. I thought the Family Guy movie was supposed to come first before another Simpsons movie. Interesting. I guess not. So keep a watch out for that because it looked like it's going to be fascinating. I was trying to think of what else I saw. Oh, production has wrapped on the 2nd season of Ahsoka, so look for that coming soon. Hello, James Webb 66. No, you may not touch that laptop, Captain Boots. Behave. This cat has been so damn clingy all weekend. I don't know what's going on. We're under alien attack protocol. I thought that was Order 66. Hi, Fred. How are you, man? It's good to see you. So you tell me in the chats, what do you all think about this 3i Atlas? I want to know your real, I don't care. Okay, here, we're going to do this because this is going to be fun. This is our topic for today. Okay. I don't care. Oh, I have another one I want to talk about too. To me, it's just a chunk of interstellar something. Okay. I don't believe it's a spaceship. All right. You tell me. Tell me in the chat. Conspiracy theories are welcome. Is it a spacecraft? What is it? Hello, Reagan. Hello, Steve. Medic Forever. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great. Hamilton Hams. Welcome, welcome. Hey, so Hamilton Hams, do you have real hams? I'm kidding. Over on TikTok, which might be going away soon. I don't know. Anywho. But I'm just saying, tell me in the chat what you think about 3i Atlas. But continue on. So we're getting a Simpsons movie. And it says Homer is back for seconds. Yes. Yes. So I'm kind of excited. I loved the Simpsons movie. It was so fantastic. Ahsoka season 2 has wrapped production. So we'll be looking for that. Saturday Night Live returns this Saturday, and so will we. Guess who was named the Super Bowl halftime performer for February? Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is also the host of Saturday Night Live this week with Doja Cat as the musical guest. And guess what? We here at SciFi Mombie, we will return for the 51st season. Yee-hee. So join me Saturday night after Star Trek, the original series. So, by the way, thank you, John the Beagle Dad, for joining us. You make a great addition to the panel. So glad that you are along with us. And Porthos. Porthos was being ornery, but he's a cutie pie, just like Boots, the bridge cat. Captain Boots is being Audrey. So it's not just Boots, it's Lieutenant Slinky. He's also being clingy. And I don't know if it's just because we gave him baths or whatever, but man, they're acting so weird. But anywho, hello, Sandra, Rissa. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but hello, Joey, rock and roll. Welcome. Yes, Connie Cleary joins us as well. Hey, Connie, I got a programming note. I'm going to be an hour late to Animation Domination Monday tonight, thanks to Autumn, the producer. She went to a, sorry guys, oh my God. I slept enough last night. I don't know why I'm yawning. Okay. Anyway, she went to a choir competition with her school. So that's what she, hey, Dadman Walking 55. What's up, man? You don't need that kind of influence at work. Well, isn't your work day almost over? Hope you're doing great. Hey, I actually need to talk to you and Mrs. So I'll try to DM you guys later. I got a bingo. I want a bingo. I would love to win a progressive pot right now. So welcome. I got a bingo in Navi. Welcome, welcome. So, okay, cool. I just didn't know. And I was like, I was going to cancel tonight, because I'm having that really shitty day. Well, I'm in my workplace, Fred. That's the funny part. So, hello, Jack Young 521 and Renfield. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today. Please don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Hello, Amelia. I was just listening to the new Con episode. I'm finding this very fascinating. Me talk weed? No. Not that kind of progressive pot. Although my sons and my ex-husband probably would. No, I'm talking bingo progressive plot. I want one of those. I need cash. That's what I want. No. Hello, BCom723. Welcome. And I'm we are normally, God darn. Excuse me, it's a nervous tick. We are normally down on Secret Hideout, right? I mean, there's some things I like about it, some things I don't. I can avoid the don't, right? But this Con series is freaking fantastic. I really like it. Hello, USS Australis. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. And Mark, BCom, welcome, welcome. I like how they're explaining how they found the SETI eels. I like, the earwigs. I like how they're explaining how they were, hello, baby Jane, setting up just the different ways that they were trying to survive on SETI Alpha 5. And the researcher that's leading the project, I mean, she's a little stuck up, but who isn't when they're unraveling a conspiracy. Tuvok's a part of it too, which is fantastic, but he's an ensign. This was like way before Voyager. So I highly recommend you listen to it. And you can get that wherever you get your podcast. Oh my God. Caffeine IV stat. I'm also missing a med that I take for weight loss, so that might be another problem. But anyways, you can get it wherever you get your podcast. You can watch it on YouTube. You can listen to it, watch it on YouTube. I think it's great. The only thing I don't like, Ricardo Montalban isn't Khan. That would make it, but he is unfortunately passed on. I mean, the guy they hired, he's trying really hard to be Ricardo. You know, he's trying. So he's dead, Jim. Yeah, I know. Are you listening to Khan? You should, at least to try it. You know what I say here at SciFi Mombie. Try it once. If you don't like it, don't do it again. This is really good. Nicholas Bayer has written some great Star Trek stuff. I mean, he really has. He is a fan. And I believe it's his sister or his wife. I think it's his wife. They work together. But man, I'm enjoying it. So you forgot about Khan. Oh, you forgot about Khan. Okay. I needed a good laugh. If he doesn't have luxurious Corinthian love. Yeah, I don't know where he's going to find that on SETI Alpha 5. Yo, Fred. What's up, boo-boo? No. Anywho. All right. Oh. Let's go ahead and do our good news of the day. Here we go. So anyways, here after a while, we're going to talk more about this 3i Atlas because I'm curious about it. Oh, Mr. Kurt Vonnegut, you've got some great fiction, some great writing. Bizarre travel plans are dancing lessons from God. I like that. By the way, I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. I will have the link to everything I use in the description below. So check it out. James Webb Telescope's first look at an atmosphere on habitable zone exoplanet. All righty then. Okay, so when I finish good news, I got to talk to you guys about something that happened over the weekend. And I'm kind of laughing about it, but then I'm going, oh my God, who told? Okay, anyways, I'll tell you in a minute. Of course, a rendition, but hey. Nice. Looks like it's about the same distance as Earth is. Further side. Let's see. One of the major things that the mightily impressive James Webb Space Telescope was supposed to reveal has now potentially been revealed. Groundbreaking new research from the University of St. Andrews has identified signs of a possible atmosphere surrounding an Earth-sized exoplanet located 40 light years away. Nice. Hello, Lucas. Welcome, Lucas Rhodes. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Raising excitement that habitable conditions beyond our solar system might be detected for the first time. In two separate papers published in early September in the Astrophysical Journal Letters, I'm going to have to look that up, researchers have shed new light on the exoplanet TRAPPIST-1e, where liquid water in the form of a global ocean or icy expanse might exist on its surface. Located in the red dwarf star system TRAPPIST-1, the planet orbits firmly within the star's habitable zone. Planet 1e is of particular interest because the presence of liquid water is theoretically viable, okay, but only if the planet has an atmosphere. The initial results indicate several potential scenarios, including the possibility of an atmosphere on TRAPPIST-1e. These findings are significant moment in the search for habitable conditions beyond Earth, as they would present the readings typical of a planet with an atmosphere and then could be applied when searching for others. So, you know, if something happens to Earth and we have to leave, they're going out there looking for other planets, just in case. I mean, we have to build the technology first. So the James Webb Telescope is becoming such a useful tool, and we have to keep it cutting technology. We just can't let it go by the wayside of Hubble. We just can't do it. We have to keep it moving forward. We currently search for life not by looking for it, but looking for what it does. Compounds linked with metabolism, for instance. In that sense, an atmosphere is a vital signal to hone in on when looking for evidence for metabolism. TRAPPIST-1e has been long considered one of the most habitable zone planets to search for an atmosphere, explained Dr. Ryan McDonald, lecturer in extrasolar planets in the School of Physics and Astronomy at St. Andrews. Nice. So researchers aimed the James Webb Telescope's powerful NIRS spec near I can't say it, spectrogram instrument at the system as Planet 1e passed in front of its star. Starlight passing through the planet's atmosphere, if there is one, will be partially absorbed and is corresponding changes in the light spectrum that reaches the telescope tells astronomers what chemicals are found there. The team spent over a year carefully correcting the data for the star's contamination before they could zero in on the planet's atmosphere. And they believe it has one. Fascinating. Secondary atmosphere containing heavy gases like nitrogen, but our initial observations cannot rule out a bare rock with no atmosphere. Well, okay then. Fascinating. I find that stuff so cool. So that's so. I am so glad we have it. I'm glad we have the Hubble. I mean, Mr. Hubble grew up here in Marshfield, Missouri, just 30 miles north of Springfield. So, whoop, did I go too far? Yes, I did. Whoopsies. All right. Oncologists treat patients' rare cancer with isolated chemotherapy delivery, preventing side effects. Cool. Oh, I bet the N64 was released today. Long time ago. Feels like a long time ago. Hello. Wow. Shavana, I hope I said that right. Allison, Brady, Bubba Buddha, and Donna, welcome to Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today. Please don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. And I could use 5 peppers over there on TikTok today. Please and thank you. A woman in Illinois has become the first to undergo a unique cancer treatment that allows chemotherapy drugs to be delivered directly to the liver, reducing side effects. Interesting. Chemotherapy drugs can shrink cancer tumors, but if administered, generally can affect many other organs and tissues in the body. Via a heptazo kit, I hope I said that right. However, oncologists were able to isolate the supply of blood to her liver and infuse the drug directly to the tumor site. Oh, so she has cancer of the liver. Okay. Detailed in a news release by Northwestern University, the woman, 66-year-old Bazina, I'll just call her that, was diagnosed with, oh my God, I have been through terminology class, but some of these words are like crazy. Okay. Uveal melanoma last year after her optometrist identified a mass behind her right eye that was causing light flashes in her vision. This type of melanoma is a rare kind of eye cancer, which typically metastasizes in the liver via tumors, which can't be surgically removed. Between 1975 to 2020, just 5,563 cases of the cancer were reported. She's a Polish immigrant, pilot, retired nurse, and mother of 2, is now the first to undergo this kit treatment at Northwestern. That's cool. But wow, for that cancer to metastasize and then move behind your eyes, that's crazy. So through a series of tubes, the blood supply to the liver is isolated from the rest of the body while chemotherapy drugs are administered for half an hour, after which the blood supply is filtered. This means that 80% of the drugs can be removed, preventing them from wreaking havoc on neighboring tissues. Great. So the normal side effects of chemo is you don't have energy, you have pain all over, you're losing your hair, you're nausea, vomiting, all those kinds of things. She's saying this targeted therapy, I'm not having any of that stuff. So that's fantastic. Let's see. Her tumors were reduced in size by 50% with just 2 courses. Her oncology team, which included another Polish American, Dr. Robert Lewandowski, not to be confused with the famous striker of Baron Munch, Munch and Barcelona, has recommended another 4 courses. So the targeting of it has reduced it by half. And I'm sure another 4 courses, it'll be gone. That's wonderful. All right, let's go see what this. On this day in history, 29 years ago, the Nintendo 64 game console was released in North America, critically acclaimed as quite simply the fastest, most graceful game machine on the market. The N64 was one of the first gaming consoles to have 4 controller ports and could handle a 4-player split screen without significant slowdown. Named after its 64-bit microprocessor, which had power comparable to Pentium processors in desktop computers, its advanced 3D graphics allowed textures to render smoothly rather than pixelated. Holy shit. Next year will be 30 years old. I remember when my oldest son, Tony Man, got his first N64. And we played the crap out of Mario 64. So, oh boy. Hey, asthma. 2-in-1 inhaler reduces asthma attacks in children by 45%. Cool. All right. Well, there's your good news of the day. I like good news like that. So, okay. So the other thing I wanted to chat about today is President Trump, and I don't think it's a dumb idea. I think it's a great idea. I just think he released it too early, and a lot of people are attributing it to a conspiracy theory. But anyways, he released a text of truth about med beds. I don't know if you know, and how you're supposed to lay in this bed. It's got scanners. It has the treatments already built in. It's supposed to take away all your ailments. Well, okay, I have to say, have you guys seen the movie Elysium? With Matt Damon. Matt Damon was working at a robotics company and in putting together, I believe it was robots. I might be wrong. It might be a spacecraft company. And he got like they did something with the metal in these big pods with radiation to do something to the metal. Well, he got stuck in one day, and it nuclear renovated his whole body. And doctors said, there's nothing we can do for you. Take these pills, go home. You're going to die. That's all they told him. Well, if you live on Elysium, which is the big space station out in, orbit of Earth, you get one of these med beds. And so people were hitching rides on spacecraft, sneaking into Elysium to use the med beds to save their friends and family. So somebody gave him the bright idea, hey, you should go sneak onto Elysium and get cured. Well, come to find out, Jodie Foster is the president of, I guess, Earth, and she was holding back the technology from everybody on the planet. And the planet was in shambles. Everybody who was a billionaire lived on Elysium, okay? Everybody else was just SOL. Long story short, Jodie Foster gets defeated. The government releases those med beds to everybody on Earth, and Earth is saved with the help of Matt Damon. But I'm sitting there reading his truth message, and I'm going, dude, this sounds so much like a movie I watched. And I'm like, oh man, that's right, it's Elysium. Okay, did somebody show him Elysium over the weekend, and then he got this bright idea that, hey, maybe, we should do that shit. It's a great idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm kind of glad he talked about it. But it's not going to solve our healthcare problems right now if it's not ready to go. You know what I'm saying? There's just too much. I want to give him kudos for saying something about it, but it was already addressed. What was that? 2009? When was that movie released? Hold on. It was a good movie, by the way. I highly recommend you watch it. If I could type today. Is that how you spell it? Yeah. 2013. Okay, it was released in 2013. I just don't know. It's not his idea. It's not a conspiracy theory. Okay. It was already thought up by the people who wrote Elysium. But if we're going to go for that, I say go for it and make it available for everybody. So, all right. There's my 2 cents. Tell me what you think in the chats. I just thought it was fascinating that he's bringing up these med beds, but it had already been, it's kind of like a Star Trek thing as well. And I'm surprised. Okay, I'm going to be a smart ass, but what? We're not talking about bacta tanks? I know I'm a jackass. I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself. All right, moving on. But anyways, I am. Thank you. Well, he calls in a med bed. I mean, if they have it and it can do what it's supposed to, great. Get it out to everybody. But it's not a conspiracy theory is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying somebody showed him the movie. Is what I'm saying. Oh, man. That would be great. Okay, so if you are working on this, keep going. That's all I'm going to tell you. We should have already had flying cars by now. We should have already had hoverboards. We should have already had self-drying. Okay, I'm being a huge jackass right now. You are a conspiracy theory? Okay, awesome. But I do see it as the next wave of human evolution to cure our ails. I see it. We don't want flying bombs. Well, then invent the fuel cell that won't explode. So, all right. Well, it's time for that fun segment that I love every day, and that's called Dumb Laws of the Day. Here we go. Make some noise. It's Monday.
That's a good choice.
That's true. I love the Beastie Boys. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Gravity, on the other hand, wants you to have an extra fuel cell. Okay. So we're still going international with our dumb laws of the day. Today, I am using farandwide.com. What the hell? Who's that chick? Okay. Canadian radio stations must play Canadian artists. It's true. It's true. Canadians are a patriotic bunch, so much so that all Canadian radio stations are required by law to play Canadian artists on the airwaves at least 35% of the time between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. That means 20 minutes of artists like Nickelback, Alanis Morissette, Celine Dion, Michael Bublé, and Justin Bieber. Hey, Freak Troll, what's up, man? How are you? Yep, we already know that one. Wait, what? It's illegal to hike without clothes in Switzerland. All Swiss and German travelers decided to make naked hiking a thing in Switzerland a decade ago. Swiss officials reminded folks that a public indecency law still exists, and you can be fined if caught in the woods in the buff. In 2011, a Swiss man was fined more than 100 doll hairs for his bare-bottomed walk. Thank you, Freak Troll. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like and share out the stream. Make sure you're following or you're subscribed to SciFi. Boots, you sit on that keyboard. I swear to God, we're going to have issues. Freak Troll, he's like inching closer and closer to the TikTok laptop. See, we know we can't feed the pigeons in Italy. Can't wear high heels. Do not wear your Winnie the Pooh shirt in Poland. The cuddly little bear, all stuffed with fluffy, also gasp, not wearing pants. Because of this, Poland issued a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools, finding that A.A. Milne's character is a bit too risque for the likes of impressionable children. Oh, come on. What about Ted? Is Ted banned? Just asking for a friend. Best to leave your bear attire at home if visiting the Eastern European country just to be safe. Okay, what about Yogi? How about Donald Duck? Is Donald banned? Just asking. This is so dumb to me. Okay. Yep, Speedos on French beaches. Suit of armor in British Parliament. We know that one. Keep going. Let's see, what's this? Yep, illegal to ride cows drunk in Scotland. Whoa, that guy's... Okay, I'm sick of seeing that already. Okay, moving along. It is illegal to wear camouflage in much of the Caribbean. Leave the camo attire at home when you head to the Caribbean. To wear it is a big no-no in many island nations, including Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Antigua, Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it. Camouflage is only allowed to be worn by the country's military personnel. I love the Beach Boys. They're so awesome. Rest in peace, Brian Wilson. No selfies with Buddha in Sri Lanka. Ooh. When you take a selfie with Buddha, you are turning your back on him. Tisk, tisk. This sign of disrespect is punishable by imprisonment in Sri Lanka. It is also considered disrespectful to point your finger at Buddha, and sometimes there are bans on taking photos with the statues. Although not illegal to have tattoos of Buddha, a British woman was jailed for 3 days in 2014 for inappropriate tattoos of the man 70% of Sri Lankans feel is a prophet and avatar of the god Vishnu. Be polite and cover tattoos, respect no photography signs, and don't turn your back on Buddha. Don't do it. Interesting. I didn't know that. It's illegal to wear mask in public in Denmark. Really? Oh, jeez. Don't look at that. God, hold on. Thank you. I don't want to see some gymnast picking her. Bootsy quit. He's like over here scratching, and I said, Bootsy quit. And he's like, not only masks, the Danish government wants to stop anyone from covering their faces in any way in public spaces. This includes masks, helmets, scarves, hat, fake beards, and burqas. The controversial ban went into effect in August of 2018. Officials claim the ban helps to properly identify people during crowded events should anything negative happen and someone needs to be identified. All right. Oh, we didn't talk about this one in North Carolina. Registering as married at a hotel makes it so in North Carolina. Fascinating. Let's say a man and woman walk into a bar, walk into a hotel in North Carolina, request to share a room, and they claim they are married. By common law marriage rules in that state, the man and woman would legally be married. As the couple outwardly presents themselves as husband and wife to the public, they are deemed a common law marriage that is honored and valid in North Carolina. Should you find yourself in need of a hotel room for the night, you may want to fess up that you aren't married. Okay, awesome. It's illegal to fly a kite in Victoria, Australia. What? Oh, God, these ads, I swear to God. In Australia's southeastern tip of Victoria, home to Melbourne, it is illegal to fly a kite in public space if it bothers another person. In fact, you cannot even play a game in a public place if it annoys someone else. We talked about that. Listed as part of Summary Offences Act of 1966, the Aussies probably won't mind if you do decide to fly a kite while you visit. Oh, can't fly them in Argentina either. Spum our joy, okay? All right. No water pistols on New Year's in Cambodia. What? New Year celebration in Cambodia gets so crazy that the capital city of Siam Reap won't allow for the sale of water pistols leading up to and during its big celebrations. The ban went into place to prevent traffic accidents and public disorder. Apparently, any other time of the year is okay for a water gun fight, but if you go for New Year's, shop owners won't sell you the plastic toy. Hello, Corinne J. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. So, just word to the wise. It's illegal to be shirtless in Barcelona. We talked about that one. It's illegal to swear in the UAE. We talked about that one. Great. This one's going to start it. Yeah, let's beautify the neighborhood. It's illegal to wear lacy undies in Russia. Sorry, ladies and gents, but Russia doesn't want you wearing anything lacy underneath your clothes. It's a 2014 law in Russia. Belarus and Kazakhstan states undergarments must be made with a minimum of 6% of cotton. Why? They claim it's for health and safety. While women across the nation protested, the law is still in effect and you can no longer buy lace garments. How they'll know what you have on underneath is another subject. Hello, Amy Lynn. Welcome. Just saying. It's illegal to dance after midnight in Japan. Japan was like the country version of the movie Footloose. Dancing after midnight was banned for generations as it is just too sinful. Well, it was really just too American. Enacted in 1948 while U.S. soldiers occupied Japan, the ban was placed to stop liberal Americans. Did you hear that? They called us liberal Americans. From corrupting the good citizens of Japan. Japan finally lifted the ban in, I think that's supposed to say 2015. You can dance after midnight as long as it's not in the dark. Revelers wanting to get their groove on after the clock strikes 12 need to do it in well-lit nightclubs. All right, so tell me what you think about those dumb international laws of the day. Oh my God, I swear some of these laws. Go back up here. I love Porthos. He's a cutie pie. He's ornery. You refuse to be polite? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's silly too. Yoo-hoo! Dumb laws. Friday night. We're watching it Friday night. Yep, Lost Boys, Friday night on It's Your Turn to Scream with SciFi Mombie. You don't need a fuel cell. Well, you know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Hello, Sentai Ranger Donnie. How are you? John Campia Raid. Hello. Hope everyone's final weekend. I know. Can you believe this is the last Monday of September? This is crazy. And my baby boy will be 25 in a few days. I can't believe it. Just crazy. Hello, Giselle and Tatum. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today. I swear to God, I brought him home the other day and now I blink and he's 25. I am actually trying to move some of the most banned author in America's work into the schedule. Yes, I know. Where have you been? I just talked about that at the beginning of the show. So, February 2027. So, there you go. 6 months old. Gosh. Well, co-host Vic will be 19. So, that's crazy. He'll be 20 next year. Hello. Saying hello to everybody. Yep. So, all right, let's go back to 3i Atlas. I'm not buying that it's a spaceship. What do you think? Tell me what you think in the chats. I'm not buying it. Sorry. Go sell crazy somewhere else. I just think it's a piece of interstellar rock that's just kind of flown into our area. And maybe, I don't know if it's physically possible that it's just absorbing light from the sun. But it has done something weird in the past few weeks as it goes by the sun. It's doing strange things. So I'm working on my score recreation of Randy Newman's suit from The Natural in honor of Major League Baseball's. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I need to work on some content myself. Oh, boy. But I would greatly appreciate if you guys could watch my content, because I am starting to drop in watch hours, and I was almost there. Almost there. Hold on a second. Okay, kids. Oh my God. Sometimes I wish people would read the room before they send you text messages. What the hell? Well, at least they didn't say, what the hell is this? I have some people who leave very rude comments on my stuff. Well, at least they're looking at it. Okay, cool. But you know, here, let me see if I can find the. Hold on. Oh, I can't type today. I thought they had a pic from yeah, NASA. Okay, so here's let me share. Here's kind of the trajectory it's taking. What? Well, thank you. Please don't leave rude comments. It's just not appropriate. It's not nice. So here's kind of its trajectory right now. And what they've noticed over the past few days is here's where it entered the system, and then it started picking up the energy from the sun, and this is what it looks like now. And they're baffled by why it's not only growing inside, but it's absorbing the energy. They don't know why. It's got a lot of our brightest physics and, you know, other, like right there, baffled. I don't blame them. It's like a muamua. Why did it look like that? And, you know, Hubble just captured. Oh, that was in August. Okay. So what do y'all think? Yeah, the experts. Mom taught me, if you know, that's right. My mom did too. But my mom also said, if you see injustice, you need to stand up and speak out. At least that's what my parents taught me. So whatever this thing is running through our solar system, if it's a spacecraft, great. Are they trying to see how spacefaring we are? You know, there's a lot of conspiracy theories popping up around, you know, the minute we become interstellar. That's what they've been saying, John. Reddit has this everywhere. And I'm going, really? Oh my God, really? Flash, ding, 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 ah. That's a good movie, by the way. Sure he was. I'm just saying, this one guy, I just couldn't, I forgot his name. Hello, Bolo. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Yeah. Of course. Who doesn't know Flash Gordon? And if you haven't watched Flash Gordon, shame on you. Go watch it. I just think it's fascinating that we have, it seemed like we never cared about these kinds of things when they came into the solar system, or maybe it's just because we have better technology now to see them. But it's just fascinating to me because I'm a space nerd. I also think it's interesting that the two stars went supernova and it caused issues here on Earth. It was like almost immediate. It was weird. So they were pretty far away. But it's also interesting. Stefan Burns was saying that we had like a downtick in sun energy, what did he call it? Activity. And then all of a sudden, boom, we get like this huge solar wind explosion. It's like 6.4. So that was fascinating. But anywho, all right, guys, I got to go back to work. So I'm restarting Mombie's Daily Boost. Here we go. It's Marvelous Manic Monday here in the Galactic Cafe, September 29th, 2025, the last Monday of the month. Tonight, beginning at, actually, that's supposed to say 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central European Time. It's your turn to scream with me and Connie Cleary in the SciFi Mombie studio for Animation Domination Monday. So come join us. Tuesday night, it's a Jordan Peele extravaganza. We're going to watch Get Out, Us, and Nope, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. I got to have May added in. Oopsie. Wednesday night in the studio, it's Sinners. Yeah. By the way, did you guys hear the other news? I just saw it. Naked Gun is going to be released tomorrow on Paramount Plus. So I might just show that too. Sounds good to me. Wednesday night, beginning 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Sinners is really good, you guys. Okay, so we're talking about The Lost Boys. This one makes vampires scary again too. Thursday night, of course, is Orville Thursday, but Friday night, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time, it is The Lost Boys and Fright Night in the SciFi Mombie studio. I get all of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com. You can follow the link in the description below for this YouTube. It's 32 days to Halloween. What? It's 59 days to Thanksgiving. It's 87 days to Christmas, and it's 94 days to 2026. Holy shit. It's coming, y'all. Get ready. And I've had to remove a lot, but Missouri Anime Fest and Missouri HorrorCon, two great shows, one great ticket, is happening October 11th and 12th at the Missouri Expo Center in downtown beautiful Springfield, Missouri. Go to either one of those websites to purchase your tickets, and I'm hoping to go. We'll see. Swear to God, every time I turn around, I try to go buy these tickets and I get shut down. I either have to pay a bill, kids need something. So, all right, well, that's Mombie's Daily Boost for you. But come join me tonight and Miss Connie Cleary as we watch through Animation Domination. We're going to do some more Futurama. We're going to do some more Treehouse of Horror, and we might do a couple more episodes of Haunted Hotel. And I still need to go through and find all the Halloween episodes of Family Guy and American Dad. There's supposed to be new ones coming. So when I find out when that's coming, it was already supposed to be released. I don't know what happened. I will show them because I will. All right, guys, have a great day. I will see you all later this evening. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. Be more than happy to answer them. Be nice on constructive criticism. I swear to God, I've had to block 3 people this week. I think it's absolutely outrageous that you have to be so mean and hateful. So, life is too short. Hug your friends and family tighter. Remember that there's more that unites us than divides us. And pay it forward. Kill them with kindness, as my mother, as the Grand Admiral Mombie would say. And the great Grand Admiral Mombie would say. God rest her soul. Kill them with kindness. All right, party people. Later. Party people, come join us Sunday nights for the OG podcast, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European time. We're talking about different topics. Plus, we are having people on that have helped move our channel forward. I host a show Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Central European time, called the Galactic Cafe. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice, preferably in an Orville mug, and let's talk mostly about sci-fi. I host a show 4 times a week called SciFi Mombie Studios, and on Monday nights, it's Animation Domination Mondays. So come join us for new episodes of American Dad, King of the Hill, Futurama. I'm also showing some Halloween-themed cartoons from Netflix. Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European time. Thursday nights is dedicated to the Orville in the studio, and that all begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central European time. Dark Helmet and I, with our amazing panel, we're watching all 3 seasons and doing radio dramas of the amazing comics by David A. Goodman, David Cabiza, and Michael Alita. Saturday nights, it's a triple dose in the studios, beginning with The Muppets. That starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Central European time. Then we watch Star Trek, the original series, which I am planning on watching all of the Star Trek series at this time, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central European time. And when the 51st season of Saturday Night Live returns on October 4th, so will we, beginning at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Central European time. Ted Season 2 is in post-production, but when it returns to Peacock, so will we, Wednesday afternoons. Also, when Mission Log the Orville, Talking Ted returns, which I hope it will, we'll be watching that as well. So watch our social media for updated schedules, and I also try to put that out there quickly on all of it so you know when it's scheduled. We have added 2 new shows to the SciFi Mombie Studio lineup. SciFi Mombie found what? And SciFi Mombie didn't burn it. So watch our social media for updates on new episodes. And if you have stuff you want us to try, email us at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. Warning! SciFi Mombie Podcast and SciFi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you asking for money. Nope, not going to happen. But there are 3 legitimate ways you can donate to SciFi Mombie. Buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com. We have asked for some products on Throne. You can crowdsource or you can buy them outright. We will never receive your information. Throne mails it to us directly. And we also have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user, lowercase u, =849722353. Scan those QR codes. SciFi Mombie and SciFi Mombie Studios is all over social media, including SciFi Mombie Security. They have their own Instagram, X, and they're on the website. All right, so we stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Discord, Mastodon, Threads, Substack, IMD Avid Pro. You saw them. We have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Check out our schedule. Send us an email. Sign up for our newsletter. Check out our bio information. Also, we have the Gotcha Day information for SciFi Mombie Security. sci-fi-mombie.com. We have our own merchandise shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. David Cabiza drew our amazing original logo, and Dr. Omega has helped us warp it to each of our different shows. So come out. We've picked a line of products we think you would love. Slap any of those logos on a t-shirt, an apron, a backpack, a mug, anything. Thank you, myspreadshop.com. We love you guys. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for following us and being our friend. Thank you for helping this channel grow. And let's keep growing into the future because sci-fi unites us all. Later, party people.
Beaming through the cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci-Fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come. With quirky charm and cosmic flair, Sci-Fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl, Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl, Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold.